As with everything with the Sussexes, everything seemingly then turns into some sort of shambolic mess. What should have been a very easygoing piece has suddenly now escalated. And as I told you recently, Meghan Markle and her legal team were casting their eye over that, well, very damning piece by the Bible of Hollywood, the Hollywood Reporter. In it, they basically claim that she's a difficult duchess and, of course, a diva in stiletto heels who apparently has made grown men cry. But this isn't the first time that we've heard this story. Of course, over in the Times, the esteemed journalist Valentine Lowe wrote something similar in his book, also Courtiers, over a year ago. It seemed really interesting and one that is going to be very difficult for Meghan Markle to pull away from. Let me explain. Hi, good morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time. And thank you for enjoying, of course, Batman in London. Another thing that I wanted to share with you with that particular story was this, because I had no idea until, of course, the chums pointed this out. Adam West also had a crack at a pop career. Yes, he put out a novelty single as Batman called Miranda. I know, you see, no end to the talents. And we often think this is just this generation, don't we? You know, reality TV stars capitalising, all that sort of stuff. But Adam West in London making that movie, that little sort of film for, of course, the Ministry for Transport, a lovely little gem and a nice bit of inside news. Still a huge Batman fan though, as so many of you are, so thank you for your support on that. Now back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. This, as ever, is now really, truly escalating, because there is a point, you know, I think, particularly in the world of celebrity, where you should learn to shut up. You know, maybe take a step back and think, well, this isn't a good idea to carry on pushing this forward. But that's never really been the rhetoric, has it, for, of course, Meghan Markle, the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex. Yesterday, her team came out and basically said, well, one person of their team came out and said it wasn't like that at all working inside Archewell. And really, this unnamed source that was not willing to go on camera or indeed offer their full name, well, that says everything you need to know. As I told you the other day, bottom line is Meghan was scrambling around to try and find some celebrity support, namely in the name of Oprah Winfrey. But moving forward, the Hollywood Reporter are snapping back and standing by their story. You see, while Meghan and her team are trying to fight this off because they know this is such a negative piece, the team are now saying that the reason why the Hollywood Reporter took heed with them is simply because Meghan, over a year and a bit ago now, gave an exclusive to their rival Variety. Remember that one? They're not bothered about that, apparently, the Hollywood Reporter, and basically saying they have 12 people on record and one literally who's still currently working inside the Archewell company. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because inside that company there's a very detailed search by Meghan and her team to find out exactly who was leaking that story, or indeed saying that she was a difficult duchess. Now the Hollywood Reporter is saying, well, if it's not true, step forward and, you know, counteract this claim. Their lawyers are waiting, apparently. Now, when you think about it, if you were Prince Harry, you must think, how on earth did I continue to get in such a mess every single time the period of sort of quietness, as it were, you know, should be a normal period? No, once again, Meghan, all thanks to her, some suggest difficult behaviour, has now escalated to the point that they've alienated one of the most important publications in the world for micro-celebrities. And that is exactly now what Harry and Meghan are. But more importantly, for Meghan Markle, the Hollywood Reporter are not stepping back. And if she fancies a fight with them, it's a fight that I wouldn't recommend, particularly in the land of Hollywood, where your rating is now plummeted beyond all recognition. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.